Good morning, folks. Dwight Budden here. I'm one of the co-owners of Living Water Indoor Farm here in Stag Harbor, Fogo Island, Newfoundland. Just wanted to make a short video to show you some of the things that's going on here at Living Water Farm. We've been in operation now for just over a year, and in the midst of all that's happening right now in our world and all that's happening with COVID and all of that stuff that's on the news, I thought it might be nice to take a little break from that for just a couple minutes and show you some of the life and exciting things that are happening here. This being just the middle of April, and but things are growing and happening here at Living Water, and we just wanted to share that with you a little bit. So I'm going to give you a brief tour, just a couple of minutes, show you a little bit of what we're doing. Not going to get into too much detail, but just thought you might enjoy to see this. If you're someone who has been buying our produce, maybe you'll enjoy seeing where some of the things that you've enjoyed have come from. And so I'm just going to show you a little bit. I'm going to take a minute and get my mask on before I go too close to the produce, because we're always trying to protect you, of course, and make sure you feel comfortable. And so just give me a moment and I'll give you a little tour around. So I got my mask and gloves on now, so I'm going to show you a little bit about our farm. I'll start where the plants sort of begin, in the baby bed, our nursery bed. We call the baby bed, but the nursery. And then how they move from that into the full-size hydroponics, and sort of what some of them look like, and some of the varieties that we're currently growing, and some of the things that we're currently experimenting with. All right, so our plants begin, of course, as all plants, as seeds, and as they have grown a little bit and developed some leaves, they get transplanted into one of these little grow cups, into a little piece of sponge, and then they are introduced to hydroponics, and the roots of the plants begin the process of making their way out into the water that flows through these pipes. And these are pretty small pipes here for the nursery bed. And as these little plants begin to grow, they start to fill up their little cup, and then these cups get removed as the plants get a little bigger. Here's one now that's ready to have his cup removed, and let him stretch out and grow. As these little plants grow in here, this is the nursery bed. Will hold about a little over 400 plants for us, and it's completely filled right now because we're just getting production up to full force here in the spring. And as they grow, of course, they start to become absolutely beautiful. Here's a little radish plant that's ready to make its way over. See the little radish growing there, beautiful. And these are some of our leaf lettuces, and of course they've been growing now and have quite a root bed. These have been in hydroponics for about a week and a half-ish, maybe 2 weeks, some of them. We don't track every plant individually. We more or less go by the size of the plant and when it's ready to make its move. So these are all ready to make their way over to the adult beds a little later this week. We have a couple harvests planned. So here's just to give you an idea how big some of these baby plants are. Bigger than my hand now. Beautiful romaine lettuce and leaf lettuces, and there's a variety of things happening here, a variety of greens throughout this baby bed. Here we see the baby plants that have been transplanted. This particular area here was harvested the middle of last week. So these baby plants were moved over from the baby bed, and now they're going to do their thing. The roots are down inside these much bigger pipe, and this is where they'll spend the rest of their lives as they grow. From here to harvest will take approximately a month, and so we give them as long as we can to make sure they're healthy and grown up, and we try to harvest our plants in sequence so that we make sure that we get the healthiest and freshest product for our customers. And as these plants begin to grow, you'll see some beautiful romaine lettuce here, some beautiful varieties of lettuce. There's some Grand Rapids and variety of things here that we grow. Most of these plants will be harvested for our mixed salad bags that are our customers' favorite products. So we grow them here, and then as they get big enough, they're then harvested. You can see the size of some of these. I'll show you some of the bigger ones in just a moment here. These here lettuce are ones that are ready to be harvested this week. You can see this absolutely beautiful head of lettuce here. There's a really nice red lettuce back here that'll be harvested early this week, and a variety of, as you look across the bed here, you can see the bigger ones that are kind of reaching up to the lights. They're going to be harvested this week. And the farm, it just stretches across 2 levels, and variety of plants along here. Turnip. These turnip are grown for their greens, which is something that people here at home really enjoy, having turnip greens with their dinners. So we grow just absolutely wonderful turnip greens. Our turnips get a variety of sizes because we're always cutting the tops, so sometimes they don't grow as big, but the tops grow in beautiful. And I'll show you some in a moment that are ready to be harvested this week. And here's some other lettuces. Just want to show you down below here, some parsley all ready for harvest, and some beautiful, beautiful lettuce here that will be ready in another week or so. And here's our turnip greens. For people that have been enjoying our turnip greens, I thought you might enjoy to see. Some of these turnip have been with us since we started the farm about a year ago, and we just continue to take care of these plants, and they just grow in these big turnips. And these turnip greens here are really ready to harvest now. They're nice and tall, and they'll be harvested this week, a number of them. Probably not all of them, because there's quite a bit. You can see how much turnip green we have. That goes in there about 4 lengths of pipe, 30 inches into the wall there, and just filled full of turnip. Down below we have bull's blood beet that we grow. These beets again have been with us, some of them since we started, and they've been just producing over and over again throughout their life. Just a reminder for everyone, our plants are grown completely indoors under artificial light, and we grow everything without the use of any pesticide or anything like that. I often tell people the strongest chemical that's in Living Water Farm would be Dawn dish liquid, and we just use the to clean up and things like that, but we try to keep things very clean and sanitized, of course. And these plants have not seen pesticides. They've not even seen dust. These leaves are always pristine. We take very good care of our plants, and just thought you might enjoy to see where some of your food's been coming from. We hope that you enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to reading some of your comments on this video. And if you'd like to see some more, let me know, and we can show you a little bit about how some of the operation here at Living Water goes. Well, thank you for watching our little introduction video to Living Water Farm. I just wanted to show you a little bit about what we do and how we do it. We hope you enjoyed that video. There's a number of other things that are here. The farm goes on. There's currently we have somewhere more than 1,600 plants growing right now. So I obviously not going to show you it all. I don't want to bore you with all the same thing over and over. But I just want to again say thank you so much for all those that have supported us and encouraged us. And we trust that you will continue to enjoy the product that we have been providing here. And we look forward to serving you in the future.